Well, I thought it was time to do a little update because we've been picking away at the Mustang in between the cold and trying to get some other things taken care of. So all right, now that I got the hood open, let's take a look and see what we got done. This is my radiator bracket that I'm going to be using. I'm going to try to clean it up just a little bit, but I'm going to have to find some nice fasteners to hold it in place. We did also install the new condenser that we had for the air conditioning, along with the new bracket kit I had purchased from LMR. The front sway bar is painted. Not really painted, I wouldn't say that. I'd say coated with this is brake coating, so it should hold up pretty good. I did have some temperature issues because of the cold and not wanting to cover so perfect, but it's not going to look rusty, and this coating should hold up. But we've also got new bushings that we had ordered are installed, and we have new end links also. But along with that, we took the time to work on getting our engine harness all cleaned up and re-loomed with the newer style loom. And let me just say, this is a lot of tedious work to get all this stuff cleaned up like that. So let's take a look at what some of the other stuff looks like, and then at the end I'll probably throw in a bunch of photos. So let's go. Motor, but we did take the time to pull off all of the old headers. We got rid of those. We have our new headers installed. We did valve covers, valve cover gaskets, new plugs. We have a new starter. We cleaned the entire block up. We pulled the oil pan. We replaced the oil pan gasket. We have a new harness for our starter. Everything just came out really, really nice here. We got all of our mounts reinstalled. We painted up our dipstick tube. Busy working on getting these front brackets painted up. We did a new rear main seal. We ordered a new clutch disc because our old one was damaged. We've got our bell housing, our clutch, and everything is all cleaned up, all reinstalled, ready to go for the engine. Meanwhile, we've been working on getting our engine harness going over. I need to put a new end on there for the coil pack, but we've been trying to get everything ready to go. And what we're doing here today is we're actually working on the injector harness. So I figured I'd kind of show this off a little bit. Basically, I've got some window cleaner, some WD-40, some rags, a brush. The WD-40 works really good for breaking up some of the oil that is on some of the harnesses. And then I just wipe everything down. Some window cleaner. I'm getting all my plugs clean. So we're starting with stuff that looks like this, and we're ending up with stuff that looks like this. Nice and clean, wrapped, all taped on nice. Everything's cleaned up. There's our oil sensor. There's our temp sensor. Here's our which one is this? This is our air, another coolant sensor. Injector plugs. Like I said, this is a tedious job. I had a giant pile of stuff here. All right, let's just say this. The stuff that I ordered, this is the split stuff. It's not slide over. I didn't want to try pulling these connectors apart, as old as they are. We're talking 30-plus-year-old wiring now. If they were newer, I probably would have pulled them, got the stuff that wasn't split, and rolled it over. What I mean by split is this stuff is like this. It comes apart. It's rolled really nice. And I'm rolling that up over all of my wiring and just rolling it back over and taping my ends. It seems to be working really good. Like I said, if it was to the point where I could pull these off, I would have got the unsplit stuff and then put shrink wrap on the very ends. But this is some of the stuff that we've been trying to take care of. I just kind of wanted to throw a quick update in there on that. Here's some of the other things we got done. Here's our center mount for our transmission is ready to go. Here's our pulley. Lower crank pulley is good and ready to go, along with a lot of the other parts that we have. I got the new power steering hoses that I'm working on getting those put on. I'm painting all the little bolts. Just everything to try to get this Mustang to look right. I'm going to throw in some of the photos of the parts that we had pulled off, and some of my progress from the start of the motor. Probably going to be some annoying music in there, but that's what it looked like when we started. Here is our EGR tube. I ordered a new one of those. I found out that they had this, and they actually eliminated this pipe that goes through for the EGR valve. So those are two of the things that we have replaced on here. It's very hard to see. We have our EGR tube is new. Here's our new tube here. New fuel rail is installed. All the fuel injectors are cleaned up. Like I said, everything is reinstalled. Everything is nice and clean and ready to go. It's just, there's a lot of things that need to be cleaned up. And here are the pictures and that great music. I'll see you in the next one. Like I said, just a quick update.